today.
That's right, Craig.
Place is empty, and we're back here this evening.
Big change now, as you can see, you know.
A bit different.
There's an international act on here tonight, and we have probably about 1,000 to 1,500 people to be expected here tonight. It's going to be a good night. All our security are in place now. We probably have about 8 or 9 guys working tonight. As you probably see through the show, you can see all the white shirts out there where the guys are all positioned to work.
Okay, I'm here with Shane from Trident Security. Shane, I noticed it's fairly early on the night, on a Friday night, approaching 11ish. Can you tell us who have you got on tonight, mate?
We've got Kellis, she's an R&B singer.
Yeah.
International, she's got a few hits.
Fair enough. And how many people are you expecting in tonight? A bit of a big gig?
1,500.
Yeah, sure. Okay, it's fairly quiet as we said, but people are starting to filter through, mate. Obviously, when you're screening people for coming in, what are some of the things you're looking for?
Dress codes.
Yeah.
Underages.
Yeah.
Hidden weapons.
Yeah.
Booze.
Sure.
Sorted camcorders.
Okay.
Digital cameras.
Sure. If you're knocking people back for entry, what's the main reason that you're knocking them back for?
Usually the dress code.
Dress code.
Sneakers, pants,
Yeah,
something
sure.
wrong with the outfit.
Okay. And what type of IDs are you looking for? If you're going to accept IDs, what do you look for?
You want passports?
Yep.
Or generally you want the WA driver's license.
Yep.
But internationals can work.
Okay.
Accept those as well.
And proof of age cards, 18 plus cards, proof of age cards?
Yeah, I don't like those, but we accept them.
You do have to accept them, don't you?
Yeah.
Fair enough, because you might have someone who doesn't have a driver's licence, doesn't have a passport, but they're over 18.
Yeah.
They need to have something to prove ID. Fair enough, passports. And how many people, are trying to get things like weapons in? I noticed you've got a metal detector there.
Yeah, so now, because people know that we are scanning, not very many.
Yeah.
When we first started doing it, a lot of people were carrying stuff they shouldn't have.
Okay, no worries. Well, listen, enjoy your night. I know it's getting a little bit busier, and stay safe.
No worries.
Take it easy, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Ciao. Okay, I'm here with Brad Mellon from Mellon Events. Brad, thanks for your time. You're a
pleasure.
An events manager, correct?
Promoter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell us what special things do you look for in your security people when you're organising your events?
Well, I suppose one of the most important things is you look for people that can adapt to the situation. And as we discussed earlier, certainly look for people that can resolve conflict without physical confrontation. It's good to have people that can talk their way through situations, can recognise what the situation is and be able to defuse the situation, passively and without any strong confrontation.
Okay, good. And so what you're saying, it's not how big the guys are or how intimidating they look, but indeed their communication skills and their ability to have good dialogue with
Oh
the
yeah,
people they're dealing
absolutely.
with.
It's got nothing to do with how big they are or how strong they are. It's how smart they are and how well they can talk their way out of situations and talk the patrons out of situations from doing things that are stupid and ridiculous. I mean, we've all got liability issues. The last thing that we want as promoters is for claims on our public liability insurance. And the way that you avoid that is by talking around situations rather than having conflict.
Yeah. All right, Brad, listen, thanks very much for your time. I appreciate it. I know you're a busy man, and I know your special guest's just about to arrive, so we'll let you get back onto it.
Great, thanks.
Okay, thanks for your time,
Thank
mate.
you.
I'm here with Scotty Simpson from Protective Services. Scotty, you've been in the security industry a while, mate. Can you give us a little bit of background to yourself?
Yeah, I've been in the industry for about 20 years, and it's been a big change in the industry in the last 4 years since the licensing's come over to WA.
Sure. Now, yourself, you do to some extent the hiring and firing for your organisation.
Yeah,
what are
that's
some
correct.
of the special qualities and characteristics you're looking for in good operators?
Just people that are not aggressive, that have good personalities, that are user-friendly to the clients that come here. The businesses are very keen to have their clientele looked after and not treated badly, and people that aren't aggressive, that are very friendly and welcoming and look after the general patron that comes in.
Yeah, look, we've asked actually a number of the guys who've worked in the industry the very same question: what are you looking for when you're hiring people? And all of them have said that common characteristic, and that is non-aggro, good PR skills, a bit of the gift of the gab.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, I also noticed you've got a young lady over there working as a security officer, fairly new move in the sense that the security industry has been predominantly a male-dominated environment. What about the role of ladies in the security industry?
Yeah, that's definitely a big change in the way that it's moved. That what I was saying before about the non-aggressive change that's had, was an ego thing with males, and it works really well with females dealing with males, in the fact that it's not a testosterone and an ego thing with a male dealing with another male.
Yeah.
And it's very helpful for us with females being able to go into female toilets and deal with issues with females where it could be a sensitive area with males dealing with that.
Okay, mate, thanks very much for that, and we'll let you get back to
Thanks very much.
business.
Have a good night.
I don't know whether I said the right or wrong thing. I'm here with Tammy from the Llama Bar here in Subiaco, Perth. You're a little bit different than most of the security officers that we see around town. You're a lady.
Girl.
Okay. So look, can you tell us a little bit about why you got into the security industry and a little bit about what you do?
To be honest, I actually fell into it, but I enjoy doing it. It's quite easy for me being a female, actually, asking guys to leave. It makes it a lot easier, whereas the guys have a lot more trouble going up to guys. It tends to stir a lot more trouble. I ask a guy, they tend to leave, and they don't seem to be too much trouble. Dealing with ladies, I think I find it a lot easier than guys as well, because they don't like asking ladies to leave. Yeah. I enjoy it. It's pretty easy. Yeah.
Sure. I've got to ask you this. Why do you think it is that girls can sometimes have a better success rate at getting guys to leave pubs and dealing with intoxicated people and resolving conflicts? Why do you think that might be the case?
Well, generally, most guys have a lot of respect for women in that they'll listen and they'll give the chicks a bit of time to give them what to say. I think a guy going up to a guy just creates testosterone, especially when they've got a few drinks in them and stuff. They don't want to listen to anyone, really. Sometimes I even have trouble, but normally, especially this place, it's quite easily. People, you ask them nicely and you give them the opportunity to finish their drink and go, they do.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing, and we've been up checking out a few of the clubs up the road, and all the clubs actually, even in Northbridge now, all of them have got girls working for them.
Oh, really?
There's a lot of girls working on the doors, which is a good thing. Definitely a role for ladies in the security industry by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. I mean, working with other guys can be a little bit harder for us sometimes, especially when I started here, I had a bit of trouble. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty good fun.
Now, leads me to my next question. Do the guys make you feel welcome?
The guys in the customers, or the guys in the security?
The other security guys.
Some of them are really very welcoming. Others are not so welcoming because I'm a female. Especially
Why do you reckon that is? A threat? You're a threat to them?
I don't really know. It's just like they think that chicks shouldn't do this job. It's not our job because we're not strong. We're not, we can't throw people out. But I mean, at the end of the day, some of us can fight. But I mean, if we didn't feel safe in this position, then we wouldn't do it. Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, I can see you're starting to get a few people lining up down here, so we'll let you go. Thanks very much, Tammy, for your time.
No worries.
And have a good night and stay safe.
Thank you.